it's me, Pam VanEe, and somebody had requested that I show this part of my craft room, these Ikea, I don't know what you call these little cubby hole things, cubby units. I do have 2 doors and then the 3 bins on the top, and then 2 sets of drawers, and then the 3 bins, and then 2 rows of the bins. So I have done other videos, and I'm not prepared to do a whole room tour, but I will show what I have. Hopefully I'm doing this one-handed, and I've shown this before. In this cabinet, this is where I have those stickers, and I'll try to link that in the description box. Okay, so here I have, and I want to label them different. I mean, I don't really like these tags, but anyway, for now, that's how I distinguish them. And let me see, am I really close? What's going on here? Anyway, this has flowers in this one with the flower, and then trim on cards, vintage and retro hankies. And then this cupboard I don't like. It has different ephemera boxes, and then I had made these that hold a ephemera, so I still had to work on that cubby. Okay, so this one has flowers, and let's see what's in there. Okay, in this bin, flowers, and I have at one point, I like baggies because you can see through them, different flowers of reused bags, plastic bags. So, yeah, I think there's whites and pinks mainly. This bag, like peaches, and I do like my flowers, as you can see. Basically paper flowers. And more flowers and leaves, stamens. And I have, I think I have these at the Dollar Tree. I did floral moss for nature type journals. So anyway, I don't know if you really want me to go through all this, but yeah, so those are my flowers. And it's an easy way to clean up, because if I have something on my desk, I can just, you know, just plop it in the little bin there. So we'll go on to the next bin. Okay, this bin is trim on cards, and you know, different laces, and got eyelets, but these are all on cards and rolls. And I need to remember to use this. Right now I'm trying to use up some of my scraps. So that's what I'm doing. I do have some trim or tassels. That's has like a little ribbon going through. Yeah, different laces, some fancier beaded lace. Fancy. This has a silver to it. roughly. That's kind of a soft felty. This is really pretty. I love this with the pink eyelet. Or, yeah, the white eyelet with the pink rickrack. So that is my bin of trim on cards. And I like to see what people have in their drawers and things. I mean, if you want more detail where I pull everything out, I could do that too. But for now, I'm showing you what are in my cubbies. The last bin on the top row is vintage retro hankies. Yeah, I gotta figure out something that looks pretty other than this. But anyway, it looks like I haven't looked in here or organized it. It looks like I've just thrown things in. So I have, oh, these are, I did get these from some of these from a quilt shop with the little kittens and the retro look. I did thrift this, and that cute. Oh, these are really cute with the little chicks. Maybe I'll open that up a minute. Okay, looks like I have to kind of go through this, but I have, like, I know this is quite like 60s, 70s polyester print. Look at there. And this was a like a pioneer costume or something. I did cut it up a little bit into strips. More of that. And this I know is kind of like a feed sack type. What else is in here? There's a retro, kind of a thicker fabric. Kind of a vintage look, or it is vintage. Okay, oh look at, here's a really pretty quilt that I can't cut up, but that is really pretty. Isn't that pretty? Look at those feed sack fabrics. Gorgeous. Kind of forgot about it. I'm going to keep that out a minute. There's a thicker, kind of a retro look. So that's what I have in there. And then from a little quilt shop, you can go and get, you know, little fat quarters. Look how cute this is. Little bakers. And this little cute retro look with the kittens. And this one, the little bears and toys. That was a fat quarter. These from a quilt shop. This one. Cute one with the ducks. Oh, look at this one. This is so cute with a little sheep and lamb. Or is that a dog? No, that's a dog. Or maybe. Yeah, I think those are all dogs. Pretty when I do some baby books. This one, yeah, the attic window. So this was a beautiful retro pattern. And there's another one from that quilt shop. Okay, now this I think I thrifted. This one I believe I thrifted. And then these I, you know, got from a fabric shop. Very pretty. I do have a lot of fabrics because I did quilt for a while and I did make little girls' dresses. Okay, and then I have, looks like I need to go through like hankies. Now, some of these are vintage, some are not. I think the majority of them are not. But you can buy them cheaply and then, you know, you could coffee dye them to look older. There's a vintage one, I believe. So there are some vintage, like that one is. These are, that's probably a vintage, yeah. So some are, some aren't. These are. Look how pretty that tatting is. Yeah, so if you can't find them or can't afford them, you can, you know, oops, not that one, but you could get something like, okay, this one. That's a cheap one you can buy a bundle of, and you could coffee dye it or just use it like it is, and, you know. Here's some that I think I got at a garage sale or thrifted with embroidery on them. Sweet. And then there's some of the cheaper ones. That's probably original. So yeah, I have a pile of those. So that is what is in the vintage retro and hankies. Okay, that next one is one I'm going to work on that had those ephemera binders in. And then I think I'll start here. And these are canvas bins that I got on Amazon. If I can find the link, I'll put that in there. But they fit really nice in here, and just the exact length, and two fit in very nicely. And I'll start with this little cubby here. Okay, and here I have like the handwritten, you know, grammar recipes or recipe cards. Here are some more recipe cards. And a cute little, this must be a game thing, but it has a pie in it. So these are all those vintage recipe cards that are 1971 General Mills or so. Betty Crocker Recipe Card Library, and there's, I think, different ones. Oh, that's still Betty Crocker. Oh, looks good to me. Okay, and then, yeah, so these are all just like, you know, things that you would put in a cookbook or anything. Great American Recipes. So that's fun. So that's what's in that one. Let's check out the next one. Okay, the next one is same, these Betty Crocker recipe cards. So I have quite a few, but I love them. I need to put them in order. You know, they're not in order, so that's something I need to work on. You know, they have a little card where you can divide them up. That would be easier to know what to put in journals. And then here's some, you know, your handwritten recipe type things. I like to put them in cookbook journals, binder journals, and farm book journals. This next little bin has blank recipe cards, mainly, mostly vintage ones. Lots of fun ones. Like so, you can get, I think these are Hobby Lobby. Some of them are newer, some are vintage. Bigger ones in the back. And the one next to it has garden. Like this is from a floral garden book, and they're nice size to use for tags. You can just back them, and then you have your cards. And then these are garden cards. So it's from the Greenhouse Western Publishing Company, 1978. So I have bunches of these, but I like them very much. Are these the same? Yeah, Greenhouse. Some are like in the package yet. Oh, I've got Edith Holden cards in here. Not a lot, but I do have a few. You know, these are the Edith Holden postcards, 1993. I love this squirrel one. Oh, that's so cute. So I have some of those in here because it's kind of garden. And then, you know, these little tab index things. More tab index. Oh, there's some tags in here I could take out. Okay, so those are the two cubbies. Let's move on to the next. Okay, this is the third, what's in the third little cubby. And these are different, like mainly tags. I made that one, stamped good things. So tags, tags, tags. And then some, these I made a long time ago. Let's check them out. They got little paper flowers that I had cut out from a die and a little, what is that? Julie Nutting or something? Little doll. And then she's got a little bow and glittered, and I don't know why I haven't put this in anything. It's getting kind of bent up. Oh, and then I have some wedding ones if I ever do a wedding journal. I may have, you know, when I first started out, I was doing mini albums. Well, see, this is bent, getting put in there. Little die cuts and bling and stamping, and kind of pretty though, right? I'm gonna use that somewhere, somehow, someday. This is one, I'm getting off track, aren't I? This was a die of some fairies. I could put that in a fairy journal. But, you know, I mean, it has to be the right colors. If you're doing a fairy journal, that's not right. It's not going to fit. And then here's another one with another hair color for the bride. And then I made like the veil. That one. Well, I got two more, and I guess I got sidetracked. So then after I show the next bin, I'll have to do another video because this is probably going to be over 30 minutes. So I made this one. Looks like that little flower came out. Yeah, so if you put it in these bins, you got to be kind of careful if it's dimensional. I'll have to get another flower there. But I had stamped and put butterflies and bling and yeah, I think this might have been like when I was making a few cards. And then here's the last one, you know, stenciling and all kinds of things. So, okay, that was a sidetrack. Anyway, okay, let's do this last one here. That was in the third one, and then we'll have to continue. This has like little pads of paper. And I just got this one. Pretty. Little notebooks and a few tags or miscellaneous bookmarks, and these are all my library pockets, and these are those library things we used to look up books in. Oh, there's some of my green stamps. I think I have more somewhere. And then I just little various things in here, some bridge or tally papers, like little vintage receipts, score pads. This is really cool because it's like embroidered little, no, that one's not, but there is one that has some embroidery. So just bridge score pads. Canasta, and then these are little scrappy things. I'm going to make some more. I'm working on my scraps. I did some scrappy booklets. I'll show next time, or after I do the video of the rest of the cubbies. Okay, and then the last thing in this is this Explorers. It's kind of fun. Fandex. And I thought these would make kind of fun tags. Aren't they? In the right journal. So anyway, okay, so that was that bin, and then I've got these two that I will show next video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.